Hello. For interaction design competition, I built three components: interactive bottom sheet, draggable floating button, and first letter country picker. Interactive bottom sheet is component inspired by Google Maps bottom sheet, so it could be open in multiple stages. For example, if it's partially opened, you can double click it, it will expand fully. If it's completely opened, you can double click it, it will collapse. Then you can open from the parent page there, and it's actually just a simple container in stack which can be opened. But also you can drag it completely. You can drag it from the bottom, and that's it. So, and that page is here, and that's the dummy page with some static header, search bar, and with some ORM some text. So you can open it from here, you can double click it, and it can change the stages between there. Inspiration for interactive bottom sheet is from the Google Maps app. So if you just drag it, so you have the completely full height, you have minimal, and then you can have in the middle. That's the three stages of the bottom sheet in Google Maps. The second component is draggable floating button. So in the bottom right corner, we have the standard scaffold floating button, which has the fixed position. And also we have the draggable floating button. If we long press the draggable floating button, then we can change the position of it. For example, if that's for the feature, if you don't want to cover some really important content, and then tap anywhere, and it's again in the clickable mode. So it will appear the snack bar here. If you go back to the previous page and come back again, you will see that the position is restored. So it's using the application state variable, and by storing the position there in the app state. The third one component is the first letter country picker. So that is the really simple, without any advanced gestures, really simple scrollable row. If you select some letter there, it will filter the countries with uh, that starting letter, F for the France here. But for example, if you select the O, then it's just the Oman there. And for example, Q for Qatar, for Ukraine, you have here Y for Yemen, because it's only one country there. So it's really simple. And it's using the custom widget for presenting the flags there. And that is really useful for showing interaction in the forms, for easiest way for picking countries. And it's the really simple map for presenting that values. And here is just a simple explanation how all that is implemented. So we have the home page, which is just a simple shortcut to the all specific demo pages for interactive bottom sheet, draggable floating button, and first letter country picker. Also, you can switch the theme there between dark and light. So for the interactive bottom sheet, what we have here in the widget tree, that is we have that general page stack. We have the background component. We have some general content of the page there, and also there that bottom sheet is just appearing as a simple container there on the top as a topmost child there in the z-axis. So just by dragging that one container, you can switch with vertical dragging, switching the values of the that one bottom sheet height. We can have handle all the coordinates there. Then really simple, we can have that draggable floating button. Draggable floating button is also there, behaving like a wrapper as a container inside of the page stack. The standard floating action button is the F bar, as is there in the scaffold, but that one can switch the position there. So if we just check there, we'll see that we have the values with which we are switching that one values position there, and also the first letter Country picker is the component which is using the letters from there, and we have some really simple their helpers. For example, generator for the English letters. We have all that maps generated for the countries. Uh, Here is the logic for handling the height of interactive bottom sheet. A country flag custom widget is using the country flags pubdev public package. This Miss keyboard is just that you can tap anywhere to close the keyboard on top of the page of that search bar, which is appearing on the header of that one. Get safe area top padding, because the Flutter Flow safe area is also using the bottom safe area, but here we just want to use the top safe area. That's why we're using that one. And actually that is all that one here implemented in the project.